Oh my gosh. Oh, what are you doing? No! Brother. I don't know if I even want to share this video with you guys. So earlier today, I was wondering, have I really improved at Fortnite all that much? Like, am I really that much of a better player than I was, say, a year ago? I don't know. So I figured I'd go back into the archives, grab a couple of videos, and for one, find out if I'm a better player, if I make better decisions, if I hit better shots, if my movement's better, all that. And number two, see if I can coach myself and help you improve your gameplay if your gameplay looks like mine circa 1 year ago, 2023. September 2023. So we're in October 2024 right now, but this is kind of the oldest videos I could find that had some solo fights. So here we go. We are dropping into Chapter 4, Season 4 right here. Little throwback. This should be pretty fun. I love this map, to be honest. Really, really like this season. Okay, so I'm dropping in this garage. And this looks like a hot drop. All right, well, that I think already answers the question for me, to be honest. Currently, I don't think I'd ever push this fight in this way. Okay, so let's just point out, like, what's going on here. There's a glider. There's, like, a billion gliders, for one. And I just grab a shotgun, and I go low ground. Instead of going high ground to see what's behind me, I'm going to go low ground. And there's a car right here, which is like crazy because anytime there's a car, you should grab the car and use it as cover, use it as a potential exit. Because if this fight goes wrong and I get caught out in the open and I'm really hurt, which I did, and somebody pushes me, I just die. So this car would have been my exit if I was in trouble, and it probably would have saved me from taking a lot of damage right here. Okay, so now I have a white Maven auto shotgun, which is definitely a close range weapon, and you'll see me jump right here, jump outside, and I really should have played closer in this engagement. I'm aiming down sights, and I'm hitting this guy for like 20s. Barely get the kill. And now we're at 20 HP. So I guess I already have learned a lot about the drop because in today's gameplay, I wouldn't drop in and just pick up one gun and run out there and start fighting people unless I had to. So that tells me a lot already about kind of my decision making on the drop, is that I didn't really care about finding shields or finding other guns or finding utility stuff to ensure that I survive the drop. I'm just kind of crazy, it looks like. All right, now we're driving around in a car, probably drawing a whole lot of attention to us. Yeah, here comes a person. There's some footsteps, no surprise. We're gonna take this car. We're gonna... What am I doing? Okay, use it as cover. This guy thinks he's sneaking up on me. Yeah, what do you expect to happen, buddy? I like this because I can yell at myself. I don't have to feel bad about it. Because this is stuff that I'm sure a lot of people out there might do. That's okay if you're doing that. I was doing it at one point myself. I have 20 HP and 50 shields right here. And 2 gray weapons. And I, for some reason, think that I'm going to be able to eliminate this player without taking any damage. Pretty funny. Okay, so that's one drop. That's pretty telling right there, that drop. Let's see what we do now. Okay, we're dropping into the same spot. A hot POI, which I enjoy a hot POI for sure, but if you want wins and consistency, it's not the greatest to do this. This place is crazy. Look how many gliders there are. I mean, in Chapter 4, Season 4, there's nothing like this right now. I've never seen so many gliders in Chapter 4, Season 4. I think because there's a lot better POIs just spread throughout the map in the current season, and this is just the hot spot, just way better than anything else. Is this the same guy? That's funny. Maybe not, but okay. So once again, here we are on the roof. We grab some stuff, and what do? We jump straight down into who knows what. We didn't even like really look around. Like, maybe we should check down below us, see who's like landing. But instead we just jump straight down, and we don't even know if there's weapons down here or anything. We got 2 shockwaves, which we should definitely have equipped right now in our in our hand so that we're ready to go, because the chances of dropping down here and not running into someone is maybe like 10% or something, right? So we're definitely going to find a fight. The question is, are we ready for it? And I would say hardly. This is funny because this is I know that this is a lot of people's gameplay right here. This right here, maybe a lot of you look at that and go, nice shots, dude, good stuff. But I look at this now and I kind of see like a huge missed opportunity, which is to use the clamber on this door to jump up above and get high ground on this guy. Instead of going for a slide shot and then just playing this 50-50, I don't even know what this guy has. He might have a shotgun, who knows? But you should jump up on the door ledge and get height on him and just confuse him, and then jump over his head, break his camera. Because if you have no shields, you've got to be doing stuff like that, stuff that's going to completely avoid damage, instead of like taking a 50-50 close range fight and finding out that they hit more shots or that they have a shotgun. So this is just entirely risky to begin with, and then I just double down on risk, and I'm like, you know what, let's make this an aim duel. So I just do a little slide, and then I'm just right here, yeah. So now we're gonna shockwave out. Nice shield pot right there. Grab that. Don't. Okay. So we didn't grab the shield pot. Seeing a shotgun right there. Nice. Okay, we're running after fights. Okay, so I remember like back in the day, I mean, I'm still this way. I love fighting in Fortnite. That's what I play Fortnite for, is the combat. But I am running around with no shields, and I'm like trying to eliminate people instead of just looking for shields. I'm not even looking around my surroundings at all. I'm like focused in on these footsteps and trying to eliminate people instead of getting shields. And like, not having shields is such an issue. Also, there's bunkers right there. I should definitely be hitting this health pack, but I think during this time, health packs took like 10 seconds to actually heal you at all. So if I want 20 HP, it would take 10 seconds to get. So we're gonna go for the med mist. Nice. I would, at this point, probably drop that white burst and pick up the bunkers because I have no shields. I have 5 shocks, which means I can get out if I need to, but I'd like to be able to like throw down bunkers and like loot up on like a body or something if I need to. I'm just still running around the outskirts now with no health. That's crazy. Taking fire from a mountain. This is funny. This is really funny, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, what are you doing? No! Brother. I don't know if I even want to share this video with you guys. This is bad. It's real bad. Okay, so the thing I'm seeing right now is I'm just not finding any advantage whatsoever in fights. It's all 50-50. Like literally, I walk out there, I have no shields, I have no health advantage, that's for sure, and I'm just fighting people and hoping that I hit my shots and I don't get shot from any other angles, which I'm clearly getting shot right now from like over to the right, but I still jump up here and start fighting this guy. Like, bullets are coming from that direction. I'm actually very confused at my own gameplay right now. And then I can see that a guy's healing down here, and I just jump it down into a bush in front of him instead of just taking jump shots down on his head and standing on the edge of this pool. I'm just gonna bush fight. I'm just gonna jump down here and bush fight. That's crazy, man. I'm so lucky this guy didn't have a gun out, because I was more hurt than him. And now we're getting ourselves focused because, yeah. You know, I think at this point, what I thought high kill games, how you get high kill games is by getting a really good drop with a lot of kills. And you can't waste any time on your drop not eliminating players, right? You got to be just eliminating players the whole time. Don't even worry about health. You just need to be shooting people, right? Well, I've changed my mind entirely about that. I know better now. It's more about being smart, putting yourself in the right positions, knowing where enemies are rotating to, and having health and having good loot. Like, get the good health, get the good loot, get the good positioning, and then like force players to get stuck fighting you or like, you know, get themselves in bad spots. Real quick, if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, hitting that like button, subscribe button, hitting the like button again, smashing that like button, and using code Toby1Shinobi in your Fortnite item shop, I would greatly appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful day. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner. Alright, so we're using cars now. That's fine. That's good. Just gonna fast forward here. Okay, we found a blue combat SMG. There's probably coconuts in there. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Okay, so I'm seeing an exit right here. This little window right here. So this is an important thing that everyone should learn. Anytime you're in a fight at all, you need to find an exit first in case something goes poorly, right? If a guy comes in behind me or something like that, or if this guy hits an amazing headshot or something, I just die. The place that I'm standing in. But if I stand over here and I do the same thing I'm doing, I'm crouching down, right? And I let this guy run through here and I just spray him in the back, it would have been way safer, especially because I've got a blue combat SMG, which is kind of a medium range weapon, and then I could avoid his shotgun shots. But instead, I'm crouched right in the middle of the room, not really near any exit. I have no way to get into cover. I'm just 50-50 aim dueling again, which is amazing. Here we go. And this guy misses shots, fortunately for me. And we find our first shields. Nice. We're going to pop the shields while looking out. That's good. Okay, now we loot this. Alright, no coconuts. That's crazy, though. Yeah, that's just another one of those fights that just, like... it's kind of crazy that I took that. Or at least in that way. Because I could have found so many different advantages. The best advantage I see is just using this little edge right here. And playing near the edge. So he comes running through here. I shoot him in the back. And if he wants to take the fight, he can. But he's shooting with a shotgun from out here, which is a good 10 meters. And he's going to be doing half the damage he would have been doing if I was right here. And I have an exit to just drop out the window if things are going poorly. So that's my analysis on that. And there's cars down in the garage. I could run around the garage and grab a car. I think there's a car. Maybe not. I don't know. Where did the shockwave just come from? Oh, on the go bag. Oh my gosh, that was such a cool perk. So this season there was perks that you could roll for, and one of them was anytime you open a container, you have a chance at getting mobility items, which has got to be like the coolest thing ever. Okay, nice shots. Got good recoil control. That's good. Chase after this guy. Decent movement. Oh, went too far. Oh. Okay, and we also... Jeez. Okay. All right. The aim was not quite on right there. Okay, so rewinding here. I hit this guy hard, right? And I used almost all the ammo in my magazine. I'm down to 24 bullets in this SMG, and I let this guy shock out. And this is just like a small thing. Looks to be a small thing, but it's really important. Anytime you have downtime, reload your weapons. If I'm not shooting this guy right now, I need to be switching to my combat SMG and reloading it. This could easily have gotten me killed, but luckily it doesn't. I get really lucky, actually. Because I miss all these shots, right? So, whiffing, we pull out the combat, and if I... Look how low my ammo is. If I missed a couple shots, like 4 or 5 shots, and then I couldn't finish the fight, I'd just die. But, yeah, we got away with it. Somehow, after missing all those shots. Okay, we're gonna go over here and hold a right hand peek, right shoulder peek. We got 15 SMG bullets. I wonder if I know that. Combat SMG is still my favorite weapon of all time, probably. I just love that gun, as you can tell. Even back then I loved it. Alright, grab the ammo, please. There we go. So that's an interesting little loot right there. So I can see... Okay, yeah. Could have been a little bit better on the looting right there. Grab those minis, please. Get to cover and hit them. Alright, or just drink them right here. So somebody could come down these stairs and hit me. It's not a big deal. They probably would have already. But I am making a lot of footsteps, visual audio. Okay, reload in the middle of a room. I wouldn't do that either. Also, my movement is just not there. Like, I know for like a lot of people, maybe movement looks pretty good on me, but I'm looking at it and I'm like kind of being like, yeah, this is like mediocre, pretty average movement at this point. So I'm just burning stamina right now, and I'm not sliding. Burning stamina again. I hit a mini, and then immediately go into a sprint jump, which burns a ton of stamina anytime you sprint jump, so I wouldn't do that. I would just jump over that without sprinting. Then I jump again, sprint jump. Now I've lost all my stamina, and I'm coming towards an open space with no cover, and there's a hallway right there. So I would never do that today. I would always be sprint sliding to save stamina, and I would not put myself in this position with no stamina for sure, and just start reloading my weapon right here, because to my right could be a player, right there could be a player. I just kind of ratted that guy, so what are the chances that somebody rats me? You know, pretty high. Pretty risky, to be honest. So that's just the kind of decision-making stuff that I'm seeing that I've definitely changed in. Like, the game is all about probabilities. How, like, reducing risk of death, right? Like, if you want to survive and win the game, you want to reduce the chances of you dying at any point. The more you can reduce the chances of you dying in certain situations, the more you're going to win. Stuff like that is like a major issue. You know, I can see that as like a major blind spot in my gameplay. Okay, we're going to throw a turret out. Nice. Okay, there's a shield pot right there that I would like to see me just grab and hit. Because I've learned now that, like, you should always try to go into every fight as healthy as possible. Going into here, having 50 less shields than the person who might be in this vault or down here, I'm just at a disadvantage, right? So you always got to put yourself at as much of an advantage as possible. And right here, I'm definitely at a disadvantage. Health-wise. I would assume that the enemy's going to have more health. Okay, there we go. Now we hit it. The back then you couldn't walk around and heal, which is kind of funny to think about. It seemed like something that should just be in the game, but yeah, you always have to stand still to heal before Chapter 5, Season 1, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to speed up the tape here. Okay, somebody comes through, starts getting shot by my turret. How do we play this? Okay, that was interesting. I mean, yeah, it's not a big deal, but, like, I don't know if I would... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. If I knew that I was going to hit that roof and bounce in here, that's pretty good play. In case he was up here waiting for me, I like this. It's okay. It's still kind of 50-50. I would have rather, actually, the reason that, like, I'm kind of like, why am I doing this, is because today I would just run up here and take a little jump right here to see if he's up here, and he's not. So this is just like a waste. Yeah. I take it back. This is a wasted shockwave, and I hate when people waste shockwaves. It's like one of the things that really irks me. If I see my teammate like burning shockwaves just to like get over to our car or something when I could have just driven to them, it's like, oh, bro, please don't do that. These things are going to save your life. If you're missing a shockwave when you should have had one, you get down to one shockwave and you can't get away because you burned the other. Alright, so we just burned another shockwave. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm like using shockwaves like a madman, but I guess we have the shockwave perk, so maybe that's why I'm doing it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This guy has a gold shotgun. I should have died. I should be dead right here, to be honest. Okay, so he's in this bunker. And now I know a lot more about bunkers and bunker angles. Pretty much, I can see the footsteps, and they're right here. You line these footsteps up with my location. The guy's right here. The player's right here. So jumping down, just dropping right here, is incredibly risky. Instead, I need to maneuver my body to be right here, and then get a little right shoulder angle, right shoulder peek, and shoot inwards from the top of this little ramp over here to the right. But I just back up and drop in. That's crazy. I could have taken no damage in this fight, but instead I take 100 because of that decision right there. So again, micro decisions and how much risk you're willing to take in each fight is like a huge thing. I take a lot of risk right there. If I get third party right now, there's a good chance I die. This guy's amazing loot. Shockwave launcher. Wow, that thing is busted. So good. All right, so we got 7 kills. Let's just see what happens if we find another fight. Okay, so clearly I'm looking for somebody here. Nice, I like that play. Shooting a shotgun in the bush. That's good. Player comes back. Or shock him again. That's questionable. Also, this fight right here, like, I could see this fight right here. I got the player out right here. So now we just come over here and we just take jump shots. We stand right here. We don't have to move. We don't have to do anything crazy. And we stand right here so that if they walk around this corner, we jump into the air, we take a shot, and then we disappear behind cover before they can really react. And then if they climb up here, we start jumping off this edge over to our left as they clamber onto this. And so basically we jump into the air, we shoot them, and then we're falling behind cover by the time they actually climb up, and they never get a shot at us. So again, that's just mitigating risk in fights, trying to take no damage, because ultimately the best fight you can take is one that you take no damage in and eliminate your enemy. And yeah, we're taking a lot of risks still. So I don't know how long this goes on for, but... And this right here, okay, so like... We are now down to 20 players, and I have not left this place. So when I was, let's just take a look at here, take a look at things. So I got into the vault, and it took me some time to get into the vault. 30 players left. Okay, we get the mythic stuff, we're all good. And now there's 24 players left. So if you want to get high elimination games, it's really about getting to like center map early and not getting stuck in the storm and not taking these fights that like last for way too long because somebody's just going to be hiding or not wanting to fight. And yeah, just get in the middle of the zone and picking up kills on people rotating. So I think one thing that I really struggled with back in the day was getting to zone, getting like safely into the new zone early. Cookie Monkey, okay, that's funny. I know that person. You're probably watching this video right now, and you've changed your name. I don't think you're no longer Cookie Monkey, are you? I think it's a she. She used to stream snipe me a bit back in the day for funsies. Okay, so we rotate out of zone. We're gonna pick up some perks here, and let's just kind of see what our positioning looks like. We're taking a really long range fight here. It's definitely more doable with the old twin mag. This AR was actually insane. Hit scan with a really good scope, and you could put out a lot of damage on people from range. So we take out his cover, but honestly, I just think this is a dumb fight. This is a waste of time, and very likely that I'm going to get third-partied or get caught going to zone. So again, this is one thing that I've really learned over the years, or that I've improved on, is moving to zone early, just getting into the circle early, because then you don't run into as many problems. So if the earlier you can learn that, the better, is getting into the white circle early, because if you rotate late, you're going to run into those teams that are all rotating to the edge of circle, and then they're going to be shooting at you as you come in. You're going to have the storm at your back pushing you. You're going to get hit from the storm. You're going to get third-partied, all kinds of things. So you save yourself a lot of trouble if you get to zone early. This is good. We're moving to zone early. Nice. Looks like we're going towards island. Is that glider to our left? Why aren't we looking at them? Not sure. Probably be keeping eyes on that player, make sure they're not coming up behind us, and they are. Nice. Decent beams right there. So my aim's not bad. I wouldn't say my aim is like extraordinarily better than it was, but I definitely probably would be hitting that guy right now. A little bit more. Probably would have killed him today, but that's alright. Alright, so I'm hearing footsteps around this house, and I'm in a car. Let me just pause the video and say that the play right now would be to like just drive around this in circles until we see them, or get out of the car right here, and I have the shockwave launcher. I don't know how many shots I have, but I could jump up and shoot a shockwave grenade at the corner of the house and probably hit this guy. It looks like I only have 2, so it might actually not be worth it at this point. So yeah, this is decent right here. Oh, that's unlucky. Alright. Nice. Ooh. Okay, what was that? I think I was trying to turn around and slide right here, and then line up my crosshair, line up my reticle so that it'd be sliding backwards, and then be able to shoot him in the back really quick, which that's actually a good move, but it looks like I didn't activate the slide in the air. I just stopped myself. That's fine. Okay, so that fight was decent. So, okay, there we go. We got 12 shocks now. Now we should be able to really move. We're sitting under island. I don't love that, and that's why I don't love that. Because there's probably somebody on island. Very likely. I mean, it's been captured, right? And we're just like running around down here. And this is sketchy. You always want to be directly under island, never on the edge of it. And if you are going to be out here, you better have cover. So I was kind of expected, to be honest. But back then I probably was surprised. Okay, then we're going to hit our slurp. These slurps are crazy, man. They're so powerful. You could just like, if you were carrying 2 slurps, you basically have like 3 lives in the game. You get down to like no HP and just hit a slurp and you're basically good to go. Alright, so now we're rotating to zone. This is good. Rotating to zone, you know, fairly early. Kind of on time, but you can see all these other people are rotating to zone too. This is what happens when you rotate a little bit late like this. So, got somebody right there. We got somebody right there. Ooh, nice shots. All right. All right. Love it. Wow. I'm embarrassed, but okay. So I think we all know the issue here. Don't thirst for the kills. Just let it go. Pull out your mobility right now and get out of here. I even pull it out, and then I change my mind. I'm like, yeah, let's go for the kill. Couldn't hit a shot, apparently. And was it worth it? No, definitely not. So, like, even playing mobility from the start would have been way better. You see these footsteps come in right now? Or I hear them, right? So as soon as I hit this right here, just pull out the shockwave launcher. You've got 12 shots. Just start shooting. Get out of here. Go across to the other island. It happens quick, but it's also just like very, 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 very avoidable. How fast I died here is, yeah, it was quick, but also very avoidable. You see the footsteps coming. At this point, I know exactly what's happening. Just pull out the shockwave launcher, reposition. And I think that this is a major problem with my gameplay before also, was that like I'd get hard committed to fights. Like I'd have to either die or eliminate the player myself. And yeah, just caused me a lot of pain. All right, this video ran a little too long, so we're actually turning this into a 2-part series. So I'll have the second game, or the second end game, in the next video right now. And go ahead and smash that like button right now if you are enjoying this content, and consider smashing the like button on the second video as soon as it starts. All right, thank you so much, my friend. Have yourself a great day.